All right, guys, Shane DiMaio for the Staten Island events, and we got a special guest here, Gorilla Nems with us here.
Bing Bong.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. Bing Bong, man. Thank you for having us here, man.
Nah, no problem, man.
You're huge right now, dude. What was that first video? What was that first social media interaction where you felt this is taking off?
I mean, just everybody using my voice, and more celebrities started doing it. Once the president said it, and with the Jonas Brothers, it's been used 1 billion times on TikTok. It's crazy, you know.
Like, where did the phrase come from? What made you say that?
I mean, actually, right here where we're sitting, every weekend I would put stuff, all the new stuff across the couches, and I would tape it for my Instagram, and I would be like, say a shirt would be here, a shirt would be here. I would be like, yo, check this, Bong. Check this, Bong. And then one day I was just messing around. I was like, Bing Bong, check all this new stuff out right now. And then people started laughing. And when we did the Side Talk episode, I said it, and it just took off from there.
So is it fair to say that Bing Bong started on Staten Island?
Absolutely.
Oh, well, we just made news right now, man. Bing Bong started on Staten Island. That's right. You have a history here and a family life here. Tell us a little about it.
Absolutely. I went to IS 75, and then I went to Tottenville for 1 year. I got suspended where I couldn't go to school in New York for a year, so I went to the Poconos to live with my grandparents, and that's where I started writing raps, because I didn't have anything else to do. Okay. But my high school years were out here, so I built, lifelong friendships with people out here, and my mother stayed out here. When I moved back to Coney Island, my mother stayed out here, my family started moving out here, so now I have a bunch of roots out here.
You had a little bit of a rough stretch going on in your life before you turned it around. Can you share a little bit about that?
When I was back in Coney Island, I was in the streets, and I was stealing, and I was going in and out of jail, and addicted heavily to all types of drugs. I went on like a 10-year run of getting high and being messed up. And when I was finally done, my mother was out here in Staten Island. I begged her to let me stay in her house. And for the first 2-3 years, I just slept on the couch until I got my stuff together. And now look, fast forward years later, I bought her a house. We got, and everything is great. I wake up in the morning grateful. I've woken up in jail cells. I've woken up on the lifeguard chairs in Coney Island in the wintertime, and project staircases, and now I wake up in my own home, or I'm in a whole different place than where I once was at life. It's like living 2 different lifestyles, and I'm grateful and happy. But I've been doing it for a while. It's just didn't take it to this next, level. And then after the Bing Bong stuff happened, it just catapulted my visibility to the world. We got the remix out right now. We got Bing Bong, the actual song Bing Bong is out. That's went crazy all over Hot 97, all over the country. And now we got the remix with Fat Joe, Busta Rhymes, and Styles P. And, it's taking off.
I was going to say, you are on an album, a record right now with Fat Joe, Busta Rhymes, and Styles P. Bro, those are voices of New York. Absolutely. You are now a voice of New York. Do you just stop and say that to yourself? I'm one of the voices of New York?
I mean, I don't tell myself that, but the other day, somebody got my face tattooed on them, and they were like, I even was wondering why. He was like, yo, this is like getting an I Love New York tattoo. And right. And then it kind of hit me like, I'm with the music stuff and the hip hop and a lot of different ways, I'm the face of New York to people outside of New York, and I love it. I'm a lifelong New Yorker.
Yeah, but it's not only the music with you, see, because you got like a second personality on social media as well. You're doing huge things in music, but you got people dying laughing with Don't Ever Disrespect Me. Man, how did that start?
Listen, when the cameras are not on, I'm still joking on my friends and having a good time and laughing. And if I don't joke on you, I don't like you.
You've become the New York Don Rickles. When Don Rickles would be Mr. Warmth and he needed to roast someone, you're the dude from New York doing it.
I like that.
People are begging you to roast them, man. Gorilla Nems, inspiring people, not only with music, but everyone from New York. Don't ever disrespect them, man. Thank you for sitting down with me, bro.
Thank you.